Okay, we're going to New York. A mom was allegedly out buying cigarettes as an inferno critically injured her toddlers. That and more. Chris Talk starts right now. All right, welcome listeners to the show. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. All right, I hope you're having a good day because I am definitely having a good one. All right, let's get into our top story for this episode. Okay, apparently, some woman in Manhattan in a West Heights apartment complex left her children in the house while she was running to the store to get some cigarettes. All right, come on. We have got to be smarter than that. All right, listen, I'm going to let Sarah, my AI, report the story. As always, I want to give you my view and my opinion afterwards. All right, let's get right into it. All right, Sarah, let's get it right into it. Ed, hit it.
A mother was charged on Friday after allegedly leaving her kids home alone to buy cigarettes when a fire broke out in their Washington Heights apartment, critically injuring two of her toddlers. According to police, Skyline Maldonado, 23, was charged with 3 counts of acting in a manner injurious to child. The FDNY received a call reporting the fire on Wednesday at around 11 p.m. inside a fifth-floor apartment at a 6-story building on 175th Street, near Audubon Avenue. 2 children, a 1-year-old boy and a 2-year-old boy, were in critical condition, while 2 girls, both 8 years old, were in serious but stable condition. The mother's 1-year-old and 2-year-old suffered critical smoke inhalation and burns, while her 8-year-old told police she was left alone. Firefighters carried one child out of the building, while another was brought out through a window with severe burns. Sources said, an 8-year-old child and a 29-year-old woman from a different apartment on the same floor also suffered smoke inhalation.
Ah, man. That's crazy. All right, listen, drop my bomb and let me drop something out on these people real quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to all my listeners, this is the point where I give my view and my opinion. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is this. First of all, uh, lady, one, um, I have to ask, did she know the person that she left her child with? And I know most people is gonna be like, yeah, you know who, but did she really know who she left her child with? And also, I'm gonna do a follow up on this story, but they don't explain really how the fire started. So they don't explain if either one of these children has started this fire. Now, okay, okay, all right. Wait. 'Cause I started off wrong about the neighbor because she didn't leave him with the neighbor. She left him in the house by themselves. Okay, listen. Let's let me bust this down to you, ladies and gentlemen, to all my listeners. Let's give her real quick. Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? Sorry, I got conflicted with something else I was doing earlier. I'm sorry about that, real quick. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Shut up, Ed. But anyway, um, this woman left her children alone. Alone. Now, for all of my listeners that are out there that have children, if you do this, that's what you get. Because that's not something you're supposed to do. Now, listen, there are so many different type of ways that you can, you know, view your children, keep your eye on your children, even while you're gone. Now, some of these, and I'm dead serious. It only costs like 25 tops $30 to do this. Now, most parents that I know who are parents, they have cameras and stuff set up in their house. Now, I'm not saying that this woman, whoever she is, uh, didn't have the money to do that, but I'm pretty sure that she did. Okay, have the money to at least get some type of cameras or something like that. If she was going to run out and get some cigarettes, if not, then knock on your door with to your neighbor. Yo, listen, can you keep an eye on my kids real quick while I run outside to go get this, that. Now, I understand as a parent, sometimes you can have multiple kids, even one, sometimes just one, sometimes just one kid, and you don't even want to bring them to the store. Bruh. I'm dead serious. You want to go to the store for something real quick, you don't want to bring them to the store with you. It's because of what you have to go through to prepare them to go to the store. You understand what I'm saying? Bruh. Some parents, they like that. But if you want those parents like that, then at least have some type of camera or something up in your house. At least have something like that. Like, really, really have it up in your house. Bruh. That's what I would suggest. That's my view and my opinion on this. But this lady, she did not have that. And where did this happen? This was in New York. And what part? Manhattan. Okay, Manhattan. Okay, she could have been able to. Come on. I know Manhattan is expensive, but still. At least some type of camera system or something. Something. Like something could have been set up. To where this woman could have went to the store, which is probably not that far. They don't say how far. Do they say how far it was? A few blocks. Probably like 2 blocks. I'm going to think 2 Manhattan blocks. But 2 Manhattan blocks are some long blocks. Bruh. Yes, they are. But still. I'm just saying. She could have had something. She could have went to the neighbor. If she didn't have a camera system set up, she could have at least went to the neighbor, say, hey, listen, I need to run to the store. Or if she had a few extra bucks, she could have paid the neighbor to run to the store for her, or whatever. There's a lot of different ways that could have been handled. But for her to leave these children in the house and then it go into inferno. Bruh. It catches on fire. Bruh. Now, it's not saying that the children set it on fire, but the building itself, even if the children did it, even if the children did it, all right? Bruh. Still, the building was on fire. Period. The building was on fire. Bruh. Okay? And whether it was the children or not, she should have been there. So, to my listeners, do you think this woman should be charged? Because as the report that we got, she's being charged with child abuse and a couple of different charges, child abuse, child neglect, all that good stuff that she's being charged with. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think that she should be charged with this? Because she left the house to get a pack of cigarettes. And you gotta ask yourself, at the end of the day, was it worth it to this woman? Was it really worth it? Was the pack of cigarettes worth it for your kids to end up in this situation? And it's a very bad situation that these children are in, because not only did the children suffer from the situation, but the neighbors suffered as well. So, this is what I'm asking all my listeners. Do you think this woman should be charged for this fire? Do you think that she should be charged with neglect? Do you think that she should be charged with anything? Anything, just anything. All right, just let me know. All right, hit me up. All right, let me know what you think, if anything, this woman should be charged with. Because in my opinion, this woman should be charged with something, at least with neglect. All right. I want to go with at least one of these comments. I'm gonna go with one of the comments. All right, Ed, we're gonna go with one of the comments tonight. Just one. Okay. One of the comments say, "This is sad." Whew. And yes, it is. This is sad. This is very sad. Always see if your neighbor can run to the store for you. That's what I just said. See if the neighbor can run to the store. I ain't saying you gotta get along with your neighbors, but I'm pretty sure if you live in a complex, especially in New York City, you have more than one neighbor. So I'm pretty sure there's probably one you don't get along with, but there probably is one that you definitely do get along with. All right. Okay. So it says, uh, um, tech for kids. What is this about? Tech kids about fires. Oh, teach kids. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you make that bigger, Ed? Can we make this bigger? You making me me sound like
Bruh.
yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, it says teach kids about fires and the dangers that come with them. Okay, you have to start when they're young, and I'm going to agree with that. I'm going to agree with that. I'm going to agree with that. Definitely. Teach your children about fires, not just about fires, but all type of different situations that they can end up in, about kidnapping, which happens a lot. Um, Teach them about like things like if you get in a physical altercation with somebody else as you're trying to protect your kids, teach them what to do if that happens. And a lot of parents don't really do that, but these things do happen. You know what I'm saying? If your kids is being bullied, teach them how to deal with it, how to protect themselves, how to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying, and how to go about it. Just if you know. Anyway, in any way, just how to go about it. Period. Bullying, and I'm not going to go deep into that, but I'm just saying, teach your kids if there is a situation how to react because somebody could be choking. Teach them how to deal with that situation. Some kids don't know CPR. My kids, they do know CPR. So let's give them a round of applause. Yeah, 2 times. Yeah, but teach them those type of things. You never know because they could go swimming. They could go. You never know. You never know. You never know what your child is going to be into. But if they into certain things, you have to teach them the dangers about the things that uh, they decide to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think this woman, I agree with this person. I agree with this person very much. They should have teach them fire safety, teach them what happens if somebody breaks into the house, if they could go hide. You you got to teach the kids these things. You got to teach them. All right, so that's just my view, and that's my opinion on that particular on this particular episode. All right, listen, Ed, give my air horn, man. Give my air horn. All right, so to all my listeners, I want y'all to hit me up. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think this woman should be charged, or do you think she shouldn't? Maybe she shouldn't at all. She just ran to the store real quick. Probably took 2 minutes, and this inferno happened. Maybe it wasn't the fault of her kids. If it's not the fault of her kids, she should be charged with with the inferno or with anything at all. With anything. Just anything. Anything. All right, let me know. All right. Listen, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me. Also, hit that subscribe button, that like button. All my people on Facebook, come to YouTube, come check me out. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Um, Also, leave a comment, hit a shit, and feel free to share. I'm stuttering. Ed, this is not good. Not good. I am stuttering. But shut up. Hit that share button. All right. And, make it do what it do. All right. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode. I see y'all later. Hey, you got me this. I'm sitting here just stuttering.